Because in this moment I'm like really positive about everything, and I'm like, there's that negative evil annoying voice in our heads. And when you tell something positive, and the world might, or the people, or you yourself might be like, oh no, that can't happen for me, but it will. I'm just here to tell you, like, so many awesome things are going to happen for you, that maybe a part of you doesn't believe right now and try to be curious towards that part. But the truth is that, yeah, awesome things happen all the time, like the dogs that I get to meet every day, when a cat appears out of nowhere, and there's all sorts of things like that. So many like beautiful things that happen all the time, right? And I'm so happy in this moment, like whatever I want, like, is going to happen for me, like I'm gonna find my person, my partner. I'm gonna have that lovely home that I dream of. The sad thing is, like, it's that voice inside my head that used to, or and still tells me that no, this won't happen. And that's why it felt like such a far off thing, like no, that won't happen for me. But right now in this moment, I'm like remembering, and I can believe it, and I know that like beautiful things are gonna happen for me. Not, maybe just not the way I want them to, because it's not gonna be my way, but it is going to be beautiful, and I am going to find joy in whatever does happen. So it's like, it's not about wanting like a rainy day to be sunny, or winters to be summers. It's about enjoying what it already is, and because it's already beautiful and perfect. But yeah, those things are gonna happen for you, because I'm saying that, right? And you can come back and tell me. But yeah, like the the service, or art, whatever it is that you want to sell to the world, like whatever skills you feel like you have, that you want to like kind of, the job that you want, like it's like you're gonna be able to do that. You're gonna, if you're not in that place already, that's going to happen for you, like, and you gotta keep believing. Because yeah, in this moment I'm like so happy, because I know it's going to happen. It might sound silly to that voice, to that evil voice inside our heads, which is always trying to sabotage, which is a little bit like, you know no, how dare you dream. But you gotta dream. And in this moment, it's not even from a place of dreaming, it's a place of knowing. Like, I just know, I just can feel it in my body and my skin right now. um yeah, when I remember it, because I often look back at the past, and I define my present from that, which doesn't feel right, because the past already happened. It's not me in this moment, it's very different. Like, like, well, like, if you talk about linear time, past, present, future is like, future doesn't even exist, and past is something that has happened. It's very real and it's very true, but it's not happening right now. And I can totally separate myself from it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, obviously I can't separate completely, but it's like, but yeah, in this moment there's nothing, like there's nothing at all around me that is from that past, like, except for me, the never changing me. And so I don't want you to like dream from that place of, from that wounded place, where you limit yourself. Realize that, like, we are like crazy, we are crazy in the manifestations. Like, what we call as manifestation, it's essentially just life. It literally is how the subconscious works. And you can like fly. I know someone might say that it's silly, but maybe you can try, and then spread out your wings, and then eventually it just happens. And it's such a, and that's like the real place to be in, right? Like, that's your true you, like where you feel that joy, when you feel that peace. That's who you are, essentially. That's who we all are. I mean, we're meant to be like you see dogs, right? They don't They don't have like crazy schedules like, oh, I need to do this to feel better or blah blah. Oh, I'm gonna go out and drink alcohol and then I'm gonna be like, okay. I mean, like, and they find like you might look at them, the silliest things give them joy. They'll just be excited for no reason, and that's who we are too, right? Like look, the sun is shining. Isn't that reason to be excited? Like, if that excites you, let it excite you. If like there's rain, there's water coming from the clouds, there's ice glaciers, there is lakes that freeze, and then we kind of just do ice skating over that. Like, we as humans, we're so beautiful too, right? We've made all these inventions and stuff to give us pleasures, like, and we're so kind too, right? Like, we build shelter homes for dogs and cats, like, in Istanbul and Turkey, I think there's a like, kids are taught that in school to build shelters for dogs, stray dogs and cats, and they do that, like, there's small homes in the streets, and I think that's so cute, like, because I think we were the protectors, like, in a way. I mean, I think everyone in nature is a protector. Like, we protect one another, like plants and us and animals and everything. So yeah, it's so sweet that we do that when we do that, right? Like, that's our true nature. And yeah, like, sometimes I think we get distracted, I get distracted, and I'm like, this world is so like, people are so cruel, and two things can be true at once. So I do hold that as well, but I also know that things can get better, things change all the time. Like, our mood changes all the time. So what makes you think that you can't have that certain thing that you want? What makes you think that you can't have that, you can't move to that country that you want to move to, that you can't have your dream home? Because you can, absolutely, you deserve it. There is space for that to happen in this world. The universe will make it happen for you. Maybe right now you don't believe it, but um and yeah, I'm sending you hugs if you don't believe it, because I know how that feels, and but I want you to know that the universe will make space for you, for your existence, for your expression. And yeah, all the things that are in your bucket list, like, I made a list and I kind of just forgot about it. I mean, I didn't forget about it, but like, recently I remembered that I did make a physical list too. I noted down, and there's a lot of things that I was able to cross off, and we don't see how far we've come, right? Sometimes it's like easy to ignore that, and then like, oh right, I was able to do this, that at a time I felt like impossible. Younger me would be so proud of me, right? And so yeah, like maybe you can connect to that future version of yourself, talk to him or her, and understand like where they are, and then like, they will be looking back at you, and they see your struggles, they acknowledge that, but they also know that they already have that thing, that you are so like worried about. There's nothing to really be worried about. It's all a game we've created in our heads, like, oh my god, this might go wrong or that might happen. But yes, like, maybe it's time to overthink the best case scenario. But what I mean is not that exactly, but yeah, like, just feel it in your body. Like, some days it happens, right? And today I had a nightmare. I woke up from a really bad dream and everything. So, but yeah, somehow, I don't know, I think, and the more you allow space for this part of you to exist, which is so like, happy, positive, whatever in words you want to call it, but the more it expresses itself and the larger it sort of becomes, I think, the more you can be in touch with it, maybe. But yeah, like, it's sad that I don't allow myself. I couldn't. It's not about allowing, but it's like, because of things, well, because of just things, I can't smile sometimes when I want to, especially when around people and stuff, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm allowed to be happy. Yeah, you're allowed to be excited, you're allowed to dream, you're allowed to hope, you're allowed to love, you're allowed to believe in love, you're allowed to, you know. Yeah.